Are you considering a move to Mount Juliet, Tennessee? If so, before you make any decisions, it's crucial that you understand the area's layout, neighborhoods, and amenities. So in this video, we're going to give you a comprehensive tour of Mount Juliet through Google Maps, highlighting some of the key areas, schools, parks, and more. So don't risk settling in a location that doesn't fit your lifestyle. Watch this video until the very end to help you make an informed decision. I do connect with people every week to help provide personalized guidance tailored towards whatever their specific real estate needs are. And for an example, if you are someone who loves stats, I can help provide detailed area and neighborhood stats that include things like housing stats, demographics, and economic stats. If you'd like one of our detailed reports or would like to set a free strategic meeting, then feel free to reach out, call, text, or email. Phone number is 615-882-4178. Contact details are also in the description below. With that, let's dive on in. Location and accessibility of Mount Juliet, Tennessee. So Mount Juliet is located approximately 20 minutes east of Nashville, downtown Nashville itself, and then about 15 minutes east of Nashville International Airport. Again, that's if you're coming from the heart of Mount Juliet. Obviously, if you're to the north or to the south, times are going to be a little bit longer. But this makes it a very accessible and convenient commute for those that have to go to Nashville. Also, for those that are looking for a balanced lifestyle, would like easy access to the big city things, but then have access to a suburban lifestyle as well. It's a great place for that. As far as major roads, you've got the I-40 that goes right through Mount Juliet, also Highway 70 just on the northern side, and then State Highway or State Road 171 that heads through the heart of it and down through to the south. The 40 will take you west to Nashville, Memphis, and then on to Little Rock, Arkansas. It'll take you east towards Knoxville and then the Smoky Mountains and on towards the Carolinas. You also have State Road 171, also known as Mount Juliet Road, that splits the city and then also heads south down across Percy Priest Lake and gives you access to some of the southern parts of Mount Juliet, or I guess more so Smyrna, Laverne area. Neighborhoods and housing of Mount Juliet. So Mount Juliet, like most of Middle Tennessee, has had a large influx over the last 3 to 10 years and therefore has changed a lot. So you have a lot of existing homes within Mount Juliet and also a lot of new development, which caters to a mix of housing options. Your typical home style you're going to find is more of your traditional, some craftsmen's, and also some of your ranch style homes. And then you're going to find everything from a villa or townhome up to a custom home, sometimes in neighborhoods, sometimes on some acreage. So you really can find most of what people are going to look for. So I like to break Mount Juliet down into 3 core areas. Central Mount Juliet, which is actually more so the Mount Juliet city limits. You'll see that highlighted by the red dotted line here. Then you've got Northern Mount Juliet, and what I consider Northern Mount Juliet, and it is actually like Wilson County. And then you've got the southern side of Mount Juliet down here, which incorporates Rural Hill and Gladeville. And that again is Wilson County. So really quick, let's actually show you what what the county lines look like. So you'll see this red dotted line again. That is the county boundary, Wilson County, just to give you a reference. So now let's break down the different areas of Mount Juliet. We're going to start with Central Mount Juliet, which I consider, again, it's the hub, and that's going to favor those that are more so looking for or prioritize convenience. Let me actually quickly switch this to satellite view so you can kind of get some little more insight. You'll see there's obviously a lot going on here. There's a lot of development. You get easy access to 171 or Mount Juliet Road, North Mount Juliet Road, and that's going to give you the quickest shot down to the major interstate in Nashville, and as well as most of your retail shops and supermarkets. Going a little further north to North Mount Juliet, that's going to give you a little more rolling hills. Although central Mount Juliet has some nice topography to it too, you're going to have a little more green space. It's going to be a little quieter, so you're away from most of those busier roads, and then you also get more convenient river access to the Cumberland River, or actually more so at this point, Hickory Lake, and some of the additional recreation options that offers. On the southern side of Mount Juliet, so we're looking down here, this kind of area, you're going to be similar to the northern side in terms of it's going to have more of a rural feel. You're going to be quieter because you're away from some of those busier roads. It is a flatter down on this side, we'll say that, a little less topography, and you're going to find homes with slightly bigger lots usually, and be a little more convenient to not to Nashville, but a little more convenient to Murfreesboro or the Smyrna Laverne area if that's important to you. So let's start with Providence. That's, I believe, Mount Juliet's largest master planned community. So Providence is going to hold pretty much most of the Mount Juliet shopping, a lot of restaurants, and a lot of retail as well. So just east of the retail is access to apartments, villas, 55 plus communities, middle of the line communities, and then also upper or higher end communities. One of the fan favorites is Baird Farms. You can see kind of like what this looks like. So you get just some different style homes in here, more so traditional, I would say. Some larger, some slightly smaller, but a healthy mix. And all the communities here are very walkable. It's one nice thing about Providence. You get the convenience with the walkability. Another in this area is Webb Lake Providence. So you'll see that here. It's a nice lake. It's for a 55 plus active community, if that's your thing. And I guess I can't go in that one, but yeah, big community. Some of our other favorites are just a little further south. You get Wright Farms over here. This is also a higher end community. You're going to get some existing homes, but some of the newer phases. This looks like a little bit of the older phase. But nice homes, some very high-end homes, larger lots in this area, well maintained again. So one of my personal favorite subdivisions in the area. There also are several other subdivisions in this area as well. Again, many keyed towards the everyday buyer. So this is like this one, for example, Walton's Grove. One of your typical kind of national builder subdivisions. It's going to have some amenities, pools, clubhouse, that kind of thing. Heading on to the south side, you're also going to have some subdivisions out here. Many are smaller. I'm not going to climb into any particular ones. Maybe this one by the golf course. But you're going to find many homes out here that are, so this is the one right by Pine Cove Golf Course. So you can see just a nice little subdivision, has some of that, more of that rural feel to it. Sorry, Pine Creek Golf Course, I don't want Pine Cove, my bad. And then out here you're going to get some more of your custom homes that look more so like not that one, like this, on a little bit of acreage. Very pretty. You're also going to find some of your existing style homes like this, ranch homes. Again, bigger lots. One pro about being on the south side is you get convenient access to Percy Priest Lake. So yeah. Then heading on up a little, let's go this way, sorry. Jumping around on you. Let's head up a little more back to the central part of Mount Juliet. Another favorite subdivision is a newer one. This is Jackson Hills. So we'll dive on in. This is a master plan community again, catering to that active family lifestyle. Personally, I like this one a lot. You get a lot of different style homes in the area. I like the fact that they actually haven't just made every road straight in and out kind of thing. It feels like it's got some nice curves and stuff. So very nice subdivision on that one. What are some other ones you've got here? So you've got Nicholsvale getting towards more the northern side. Nicholsvale is a little bit of a higher end neighborhood, newer one. You get some of your Eastland builds, so these are more craftsmanship homes. Inside you'll find some of the exposed beams and just general more so craftsmanship. So yeah, nicer little subdivision. One thing I like about this one is you're up on a hill, so it just kind of gives you that hilltop feeling or atmosphere to it. It's also directly across from the new Green Hill High School. Getting on more so into the very northern side of Mount Juliet, you are now going to find one of my also favorite neighborhoods. This is actually an existing neighborhood. It is Langford Farms. So this is one I think that's great for a lot of people. You have much bigger lots. I'm trying to figure out where we're here. You have much bigger lots. Existing homes again, but much bigger lots. Space to spread out. They were like an overlooked niche, but I think people are catching on to it. So yeah, just nicer traditional homes on bigger lots. This side of town also I think is very overlooked. People think it's inconvenient. You actually have pretty much all of your major necessities within like a 5 or 10 minute drive. And then another thing that this northern Mount Juliet offers is lake homes. There are some very pretty, very nice higher end communities out here, especially lake homes. Let's go hop onto the MLS, see if we can show you some. This is I think just a smaller one. Yeah, just a smaller existing one, but some very impressive lake homes out here. You see here. So yeah, and what else? Yeah, I believe that's it for this one. So let's talk schools. One of the reasons that many people move to Mount Juliet is for the schools. They are very highly rated in the state of Tennessee, comparatively speaking. And I would suggest that you go to a couple websites like niche.com or greatschools.org to do a little research if that's something that's important to you. Generally, they are all public schools operated by the Wilson County school system, and then there are a few private schools such as Mount Juliet Christian Academy and Heritage Christian Academy. Parks and Recreation within Mount Juliet, I think they've done a pretty decent job and are trying to get even more in play in terms of parks and recreation. So from a parks perspective, you've got Charlie Daniels Park as one of the, if not the biggest park in the area. Here you've got multiple playgrounds for kids. You've got some ball fields. You've got a community center where they host different events. You've got some tennis courts. And then you also have a trail system. So this connects to a newer greenway, which also follows a creek. You can take the dogs or kids or yourself and go fish and wade in. So a great little park. Heading on a little further, you have Eagle Park, just off West Division and more so in the central heart of Mount Juliet. This is a greenway system. A lot of people run and play and ride their bikes down it. Going a little further south, you have Mundy Memorial Park, so some ballparks here again. You've got tennis courts, pickleball courts, a little playground, and some green space, and then also a trail system as well to enjoy. Then heading on up to the north side, well, actually, let's go down here. You also have Pine Creek Golf Course on the southern side of Mount Juliet, so something to enjoy. Heading up to the north side of Mount Juliet, it's one of the things I think is great about it. You have one of my favorites, Shoots Branch Recreation Area. There we go. So here you can ride mountain bikes, got some smaller mountain bike trails, also some just simple hiking trails, just a nice quick place to get out and enjoy. You have multiple boat ramps, a nice picnic area over here to come and relax, even if you just want to lie down. Plenty of people fish from the little dock or fish from the shoreline, or get on their kayaks and stuff to go enjoy the area. Then heading on up a little ways, you also have, where am I at here? Oh, you also have Cedar Creek Marina. So here they have a restaurant and bar. Of course, you can launch your boat and everything from here if you'd like. There's also a campground to go hang out at. And then if you can get into it, you've got the Cedar Creek Yacht Club, a private setup. They've got a pool and their own restaurant and dock system as well. So that's it, at least in a little nutshell. Community events in Mount Juliet. So several annual events are held in Mount Juliet. Just to give you a few highlights, most of these are going to be held at Charlie Daniels Park, but there are several other events. Some of the big ones are the Mount Juliet Christmas Parade, goes through the heart of Mount Juliet, Easter egg hunt at Charlie Daniels, movies in the park at Charlie Daniels, and then there is a annual Pumpkin Palooza Fall Festival, which I believe is also held at Charlie Daniels Park. Transportation within Mount Juliet. So Mount Juliet is certainly a car-dependent area. There is the public rail system called the Star, and that you can see here. You can commute to Lebanon and also into Nashville on it, run several times a day. So there is that as an option. But as far as additional public transport, there just is not much of that. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully we were able to provide some value to you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. If you'd like that detailed report, give us a call or shoot us a text or email. And then if you would like to talk further on more of a personalized basis, we can schedule that free strategy meeting as well. Otherwise, we hope you would share this video with a friend if you found it valuable. That's all. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you in the next video.